Hey guys, hope everyone is well, and in this video we are going to discuss how to, from what perspective we can write the essay which has come in this year essay paper. The topic of the essay is Hand That Rocks, the Cradle Rules the World. It's a bit difficult essay to write apparently. The essay has various underlying layers to be told. Though the quote has been, this is a quote which has been taken from a poem written by William Rose Wallace. The name of the poem is The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. This quote has been taken from this poem written by William Rose Wallace. But suffice it is to say that the maximum people have not heard about this poem in their lifetime, and it is not actually a literature paper to know everyone. Not possible for everyone to know this poem, right? And the evaluation of the essay also cannot be totally made on the basis of the poem, right? I will go later what the poem actually say. The essence of the poem written by the poet is mainly related with a mother or a woman, right? Regarding the upbringing of a child, right? The hand that rocks the cradle. That means the poem mainly says about a woman whose main responsibility is how to give education to a child, right? But while you write the essay, you cannot totally focus on that essence, means the role of a woman in the upbringing of a child, right? But if you have read the poem, then you can know, right? But if you have not heard the poem, then how you will know what actually the topic is? So your first duty is to dissect the topic, then what the topic wants to say, how to understand the topic of the essay. Of course, it is a philosophical essay. The topic is a philosophical and this line is a philosophical. So your first duty is to give an insight to the essence of the essay, what the essay wants from you. For that, what you need to do, you have to set up a combination among the words of the essay. The main words, the keywords in the essay are hand, rock, cradle, rules, or world. For your kind information, you have to know the meaning of the word cradle. Cradle means a basic framework, means you can say a platform, basic platform or foundation. Rocks, then how you can set up the connection? That means the cradle, the basic platform has been carved out of the rocks. Means the cradle has been formed out of the rocks. And who has formed the cradle out of the rocks? The hand. Means the hand which has carved out the cradle from the rocks. Who will rule the world? That cradle. The basic platform is the foundation upon which a future framework or of her society or country will be set up. That means the cradle will rule the world in future. And how, from what the cradle has been made? From the rocks. And who has made that cradle from the rocks? The particular hand. The personification in the essay is the hand. Means it is very important, the basic framework, to know the basic foundation, right? And you can write the essay in terms of science, literature, politics, society, etc. So let's take a look at the essay. I am trying to point out some perspectives which you can use in your essay. These are not final. You can add from your own perspective. As I have already told, the hand is a personifying object here. You can use the hand as a personification, and you can refer to various aspects, as I have already told, science, society, literature, technology, etc. in this perspective, right? So here you can find one perspective is that the basic foundation of society. You can point out upbringing of a child relating to society, women empowerment, role of a mother, gender discrimination, social evils, etc. You can refer here that how some basic foundations are necessary here for a better upbringing of a child, which in turn will be the hand of the country in future. How the role of a mother plays prominent role. How gender discrimination can create some positive or negative aspects here in basic teachings of a child. Here mind that not only the positive aspects, right? The basic foundation means not only the positive aspects, also you have to tell about the challenges which one has to face in the basic foundation, right? So in that case, various challenges like gender discrimination, what are the concerns of women empowerment, or how the strength of women can help in the upbringing of a child, right? In this way you can bring one point. Here you can give various examples if you have in mind, right? Because in essay examples are very necessary. In that way, one must pivotally a prominent example here is the ancient Indian society. If you see the various phases of how India, like from ancient, medieval and modern, you can see there is an evolvement. Means you can say that evolvement is the hand that has created a platform that has paved the platform of a progressive society in future. Right from the ancient Indian society, you can say the base created by various civilizations like Harappa, Maurya, Gupta, etc. How they have propagated some values which in further have been maintained by the subsequent dynasty. Means how the platform created by the earlier dynasties has been used by the subsequent dynasty for a progressive society, religion, social values, etc. Right? One important example you can bring here is temple architecture, Buddhism, Jainism, how they have created a cradle. How they have created a cradle for a progressive society or nation in future, right? And here important point is that you can also say about, you must have to say about the negative aspects, right? Like social evils, like caste distinction, which has been rooted in religion, along with saying some positive aspects like religious tolerance, which we have seen in the Gupta society. You can also say about the caste distinction rooted in ancient Indian society. That means the basic foundation, both in terms of positive or negative aspects in ancient India, not only in ancient India, in medieval Indias also. Right, both positive and negative aspects. Some best example will be here, social reform movement, Renaissance, how they have created the cradle for a progressive society, progressive nation, which India is still based on. In that way, you can also refer to that Indian freedom struggle. If the Indian freedom struggle can be considered as a cradle, then what ideas it has provided to Indian constitution, like nationalism as a base, secularism, and many other characteristics derived from the Indian freedom struggle, from the cradle of Indian freedom struggle, are still considered by the Indian constitution or by India as a whole. So Indian freedom struggle to be focused as a cradle. And what is the role of the hand? The hand means here the freedom fighters. Right, it is a very good topic. And not only in India, you can also take example from world history like French Revolution, like American Revolution. You can refer to various points worldwide here. Right, in that is secularism. Secularism is not only in the element of Indian freedom struggle. Now, base of secularism rooted in ancient India, like religious tolerance in Gupta society. Right, how the same cradle, the base, has been used by India till now. In that way, the non-alignment movement, what is the base of non-alignment movement in India? You can conjugate all these points, refer to all these points as a cradle here. This is a very good point here in the essay. Another perspective here is you can bring to terrorism, border dispute, war, nuclear weapons. Right, and what you have to consider here means the hand. What is the hand behind all these factors? Teachings of religions, teachings of nationalism and separatist mentality, state-sponsored terrorism. How this, if these factors can be considered as a hand, the cradle which has been based on these hands, what perspectives or what future they have brought out. Right, you can refer to all these points here. In that way, in a multidimensional meaning, if we consider the role of UNO as a hand, the role of multilateral dialogues organizations as a hand, then what positive or negative aspects they can carry. Right, you can refer to all these points here. This is just an insight on effort to make you understand what you can write in the essay. But everyone has a subjective personality, subjective thought process. You can use various dimensions and perspectives in the essay. Finally, I'm going to read out a stanza, a very little stanza from the original poem written by William Wallace, from which this particular quote has been generally taken. Blessings on the hand of a woman, angels guard the strength and grace. Blessings on the hand of women, angels guard her strength and grace. That means where there is a blessings of a woman, that place has been always guarded by the strength and grace of an angel. In the cottage, palace, hovel, or no matter where the place, that means the place where there is a blessing of women, the place has not to be considered whether that is a cottage. It does not matter whether the place is cottage, palace, or hovel. That place has always been guarded by the love of an angel. And would that never storms assail thee. That means the place where there is a blessings of a woman, that place has nobody dares to attack that place. That place has always been secured by the strength and grace of an angel. Hope you have liked the topic of the essay and also like the video. I will come again with another video. Till then, take care and bye bye.